Have you ever been mistaken for an undercover boss at a fast food place and watched everyone overperform? I'd just been fired from my corporate job and decided to grab comfort food at a burger place near my apartment. I was still wearing my suit, couldn't be bothered to change, and probably looked miserable. The moment I walked in, the energy shifted. The cashier straightened up, the fry cook started moving faster, and someone in the back whispered urgently into a headset. The teenager at the register greeted me with the most enthusiastic, "Welcome to Benny's Burgers, where every meal is a masterpiece," I'd ever heard. His name tag said Diego, and he was sweating despite the air conditioning. "Will you be dining in today, sir?" he asked, emphasizing the sir like his life depended on it. I ordered a basic combo meal. Diego repeated it back 3 times to ensure accuracy, then charged me but forgot to give me the cup. When I asked for it, he went pale and practically threw it at me while apologizing profusely. The kid making fries dropped an entire basket and started a fresh batch, insisting the others weren't up to Benny's high standards. That's when I heard someone in the back say, "Corporates here look busy." They thought I was an undercover boss. I should have corrected them, but I was fascinated. I'd never seen fast food employees move with such coordination and purpose. I sat in a corner booth with my laptop, pretending to take notes. The transformation was incredible. The crew cleaned spots I didn't know existed in restaurants. The manager, a woman named Teresa, emerged from the office looking panicked but determined. She power walked through the dining room, straightening condiment packets and adjusting chair angles. A kid who'd been on his phone was suddenly the most dedicated mop operator in history. He mopped the same spot near my table 5 times, each time with more intensity. When he got too close, I looked up and he stammered, "Just ensuring the floors meet regulatory standards, sir." The burger they brought me was architectural. The lettuce was centered perfectly, tomatoes evenly distributed, cheese at the optimal melting point. Diego personally delivered it, then stood there watching me take the first bite. "How is everything?" he asked nervously. "Perfect," I said truthfully. It was the best fast food burger I'd ever had. Word seemed to spread beyond just this location. Employees from other shifts started showing up just to help out. Someone's cousin who'd quit 3 months ago returned in uniform. The ice cream machine, which I assume had been broken for months, was suddenly repaired by a guy they called in specifically. An elderly regular came in and ordered his usual. The crew treated him like royalty, bringing his food to the table, refilling his coffee without being asked. He looked confused, but pleased. "You folks win an award or something?" he asked. Teresa loudly replied, "We treat every customer as our most valuable guest." 2 hours in, I'd consumed 1 burger but witnessed 5 cleaning rotations, 3 team meetings by the fryer, and a girl practicing her sincere smile in the reflection of the coffee pot. My presence had turned this Benny's Burgers into what corporate probably dreamed all locations would be. Teresa finally approached my table. "How is your experience today, sir?" she asked carefully. "May I ask what aspects of our operation you're particularly interested in?" She was probing, trying to figure out what I was evaluating. I panicked and said, "Employee morale." She practically sprinted to the back, and suddenly everyone was aggressively happy. Diego started singing while working the register. Someone told a joke by the fryer, and everyone laughed way too hard. A girl complimented her coworker's hat positioning. It was like watching community theater where everyone forgot their lines but kept going anyway. Finally, after 3 hours, my phone rang. My friend asked loudly enough for nearby employees to hear, "How's the job hunt going? Any interviews lined up?" The color drained from Diego's face. Teresa, who'd been hovering nearby, whispered, "He's not corporate?" The silence was deafening. Then Diego started laughing. "We deep cleaned the freezer for nothing." The tension broke, and everyone began sharing what they'd done. Someone admitted to hiding their phone in a hamburger bun box. Another confessed to calling in their girlfriend to cover a shift that didn't need covering. Teresa slumped into the booth across from me. "Do you have any idea what you put us through?" But she was smiling. Though I have to admit, the place has never looked better. She offered me free meals for a month as an apology for their assumption, but also as thanks for unintentionally inspiring the best shift they'd ever had. I became a regular after that. The crew would joke whenever I came in wearing anything remotely professional. "Corporates here," someone would yell, and everyone would laugh. But they also kept some of the improvements. The manager said my accidental visit reminded them they could perform at that level when they tried. 6 months later, their location actually did win a corporate award for most improved sales and customer satisfaction. Teresa sent me a photo of the plaque with a note, "Thanks for the practice run." Diego, who's now an assistant manager, still greets me with, "Welcome to Benny's Burgers, where every meal is a masterpiece," but now he says it with a wink.